take the chance and roll the dice.
He can do what? He can help us shrink and grow?
Lie down and we'll...
Attack and SP attack greatly increased. Permanently asleep?
Same.
He has he has a move where he falls asleep.
Maybe he does special things when he's sleepy.
He does. It looks like he increases his damage when he's asleep. So yeah, we're gonna give him a security blanket.
Ooh, sounds great.
I mean, doesn't he sound like he's your ideal?
This is the career I should have had.
Yeah, psychologist with a security blanket. What have you been doing with your life? All right, I think we can officially leave this building and go get some coffee because we rebuilt a Moonbucks.
So, have you ever played Disco Elysium?
I have not. I have heard that I am. The internet has told me I'm supposed to, even if I have not yet.
It's pretty good.
Don't forget to protect me.
I've been trying it out over the last week or so.
Okay. So, what's it play like? You don't need to tell me what the story is or anything, but how's it play?
It's pretty amazing that you've gotten this far without knowing what the story is. I feel like it's been spoiled constantly.
No, I just haven't.
All right, here we go.
I haven't paid attention.
Well, you are the world's worst cop. Just the absolute worst one ever.
Okay.
Keep it up.
And what makes me such a bad cop? Just I'm a bad cop?
The opening, 2 minutes is you wake up after being blackout drunk in your hotel room, and there's a hole in the window because you've thrown one of your shoes out there. You're mostly naked, your tie is on the fan above you. The room is absolutely trashed.
You know, like you do.
I've got a tool for everything. Keep it up.
It's
no fair.
It's like, all right. Well, I get the idea. I'm sort of a menace. Okay.
You are the menace to society.
This calls for a
now, the part that I wasn't really sold on it for a bit. There's a lot of reading involved. You know, it's very much an interaction thing where you go around and you walk and talk to people, which makes sense. I mean, you're investigating. You're not. It's not a first-person shooter.
Right. You do investigations?
Yeah, your investigation goes various places, and you've got your main plot line that you're supposed to be following, but there's also a bunch of little mini mysteries that you can chase down if you want. And there's a spot early on that finally sold me where you have to call your precinct over the radio in the car.
Okay.
And you're just a worthless alcoholic, basically. For all you know, you've forgotten everything. It's sort of the game mechanic that excuses the fact that you're a player that knows nothing about the environment
or police procedure or anything like that.
Or yeah, and it's so bad you've forgotten your own name.
Oh, of course.
So you call into the police precinct, and the guy on the other end is super into procedure, knows all the codes and does everything by the book. And you're like, hey, I don't remember who I am, but I'm pretty sure I'm a cop. And he's like, what do you mean you don't remember who you are?
Why don't you come with us?
And you hear your boss in the background going, what do you mean he doesn't know who he is?
Let's draw up the plan.
Because?
It's like, well, I can't help you, but I wish you the best of luck figuring it out. He's like, you're not going to tell me? He's like, no, you need to figure that out on your own.
That's so bad.
It's not within procedure for me to tell you that, sir.
It's not in procedure to tell me?
Then you have to start going down the list of other problems, and you're like, hey, your name should be on your badge. I lost my badge.
Oh.
What do you mean you lost your badge? What do you mean he lost his badge? And at this point, like, your coworkers are overhearing this too, so you can hear them in the background just ruthlessly making fun of you.
I need,
It's like
I need a
three or-
name.
3 or 4, oh, for the architect?
Yeah. Or 3 or 4 cops making fun of you for not having a name.
Yeah, so they've made fun of you for not remembering your name, and now they're making fun of you for losing your badge. And it goes on and on. It's really ridiculous. And you finally, like, the laughter dies down, and the guy on the radio is like, "Well, it could be worse. At least you didn't lose your gun."
No, and then you admit that
and then
lost
your dialogue
gun.
pops up and goes, "Oh no."
Oh god.
And you've got dialogue choices. So you're like, "Oh yeah, of course I didn't lose my gun." And he's like, "That's good, sir." And the conversation goes on a little bit longer, and then you get a dialogue option that says, "I lied, I did lose my gun." And he's like, "Yes, I know. I've already logged it. You better find it."
I need it. I do actually need a name. I can't think of any good architecture puns.
Architecture, that's a hard one.
That is.
Do I know any funny architects?
I mean, she does build us bridges. She could be Bridget.
Oh, Bridget is very good.
Yeah, Bridget. There we go.
We did it. I helped not at all.
You acknowledged how hard it is to come up with architecture puns. How's that? So.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those fields of study that, like, it seems like bullshit on the surface because you see a lot of really weird stuff. Like, the only architecture things that show up in the news are, like, the really weird projects that are like, why would anybody build that?
Yeah, that's.
But it turns out there's a lot of, like, interesting math and planning that goes on into it. And
There's a lot of, like, and engineering skills. Like,
yeah, and there's, like, different schools of thought.
Don't forget to protect me.
So it's one of those things where, like, you think you understand it and you don't, which makes it very hard to make jokes about.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but it's all well and good. Like, it's actually, I'm just gonna have her restore energy. But yeah, you're, God, wow. All right, I'm lost now too. But yeah, there's so much actually involved in being an architect that but it's like, oh, they just draw all day. It's like that. Where's the problem with that? They draw and keep the buildings from falling on you. So.
Allegedly. It turns out a lot of the projects you hear about is because somebody failed to keep it from falling on you.
Good luck.
There's some really good ones. If you ever get so morbid you feel like listening to engineering disaster podcasts.
Okay.
There's a bridge that I think was in London over the Thames.
Okay.
And I think it was supposed to be like a Millennium Bridge. Like, I think it was specifically made to herald the turn of the millennium. And, it's this really cool structure that was built in an unconventional way. That, was supposed to make it fancy and modern and maybe even a little bit futuristic. And so they had their opening day. And
let me guess,
it did not fall into the Thames.
Oh.
Let's roll.
However, it really threatened to. And you can actually see video of this, but people are crossing it, and it turns out that people just subconsciously tend to follow the footsteps of the people around them.
Okay, like
So you can
the cadence and
Yeah.
Okay.
And the way that the bridge was built was with people walking on it like, I guess it's like the harmonics of that, like, lined up, such as people walked on it, it started swaying back and forth. And of course, as a structure starts swaying, your natural impulse is to, try to steady yourself. And just like everybody doing that, for whatever reason, makes it sway more and more and more.
Oh no.
It looked really bad. I think there were reports of people getting sick on this thing.
I bet. Oh, that's so... Okay.
But yeah, it's really wild. You can watch the video of it on opening day, and you can see just in the video of like maybe 70 or 80% of the people walking across are walking in same step with each other. And the damn thing's swaying under them. So they had to close it down and basically put motion dampers on it.
Go!
That worked in, I think it's in a perpendicular fashion, so that it cancels out the motion of the swaying.
Go!
I keep ending up just short of actually engaging the... Hi? What? What?
More careful.
It didn't want to.
I am not happy with that. Or at all. Like that's bullcrap.
Oh, it really was the Millennium Bridge. I didn't make that up. Good job, me.
Watch out!
Indeed. Good job, you. You did it. You did the thing. Alright, so let's blueprint that, and then hopefully he's not going to... Hopefully the stop will let him... Oh, he can't do his turn. Great.
Demolition underway.
Please don't kill Bridget.
She just joined us. Gone too soon.
You got this!
She's about to level up.
Back to the drawing board.
Oh no. She
Not
died.
anymore.
It's okay, we'll just give her a dirty chai and she'll be fine.
Impressive!
I've got the blueprint for success.
I like her level up. Like, that's going to get annoying, but I do like her level up statement. That's a good pun.
Hey, this game is kind of frustrating because it makes a lot of decisions that I'm like, I would never play this. I would play this for 10 minutes, say this is stupid, and try to return it. And then there's a lot of things you're like, oh, well, that's clever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
Being
Impressive.
forced mostly against my will to do game that I would not do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am,
When we do finish this game, can I be released from the dungeon?
no, because then we'll have to play another game.
Oh.
I don't know what that game will be, but we will play something else.
Have you played Bone Totem?
I'm sorry, have I played what?
It has the world's worst name. I have no idea why, but it's called Stasis Bone Totem.
Okay.
It is probably not within the vibe of your channel.
Okay, but I'm still intrigued. Please share more.
It's a point-and-click adventure game that is very much in the horror genre.
Okay.
And it's sort of set in a dystopian future where you are a crew of 2 people and their,
Yeah.
I guess, artificial intelligence bear.
All right.
You're on the ocean and you find what kind of looks like a derelict oil rig. And you decide to try to salvage it to help pay off your debt. I don't know what kind of debt it is. I think it's like debt for just existing. Because it's a dystopian future.
Yeah.
And basically companies own people just outright.
As you do in the dystopian future.
So you get on the oil rig, and it turns out that you failed the first rule of the horror genre, which is you do not want to be the team that discovers
Need help with
what happened on the oil rig. You want to be the team that discovers what happened to that team.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Let's move out. I'll follow your leadership.
Wait. The camp counselor just joined us.
Cool. Why?
I just asked him. No, I just said, hey. I asked him for his recruitment quest, and he was like, okay, I'm here. So we need a name for him.
His name is Major.
Major.
Yes.
Major. Or is he Major Minor?
Major Minor is also good. One of my favorite. God, was that Kirk's Cowardly Dog? What was the cartoon that had General Specific?
Oh, it was a Cartoon Network show. I just don't remember which one. So this is Major. He has joined us. He can give first aid. He can whistle.
Sheep in the Big City. I was never going to remember that.
I'll never die.